beer review. And the funny thing is, I'm actually using my other phone, and I'm using the Wi-Fi sat outside on the decking. Well, yeah, on my bottom decking area. Yes, I've posh. I've got two decking areas. So this is a collaboration brew between Ilkeston commercial brewer, i.e. Urban Chicken, and an Ilkeston home brewer, i.e. Dirty Monkey Brewing Unit. So there's the beer. There you go, Dirty Monkey Brewing Unit. Um, I've got 99 problems, but Black IPA ain't one. Yeah, it's a long name. I've only got 100 characters in YouTube. I'll try and stick the Dirty Monkey Brewing Unit in as well. I'll try. I need to put beer review in, as long as I can get that in. So yeah, black, hoppy and smooth, it says in this can. 6%. The good fellow, while I'm reviewing this here, the good man himself, Mr. Urban Chicken, is actually pouring the beers over at Smithfield Beer Festival, which I think it's in Belper. Apologies if it's not. Bit too far for me at this time of the day to go over to, unfortunately. So from Heathfield Avenue in Ilkeston, we know where you live now. Derbyshire, DE7 5EH. Well, we know where your garage is. But in any case, that is a joke. You know, I'm not actually a psycho. Apart from the noisy people in the background, I will say people. So I've got the right glass for it. I wanted to get the right glass. Nottingham Craft Beer Festival this year. Let me just get rid of the water. Isn't that the right glass? The glass, Mr. Urban Chicken. Is it not? That's perfect glass. So I'm going to pour, just crack open the lid. See how it pours. Urban Chicken brews out of a garage in Ilkeston or Ilson if you live in that area. Right, here we go. Looking forward to this. I do love an Urban Chicken beer. I don't get them very often. Yeah, don't put me in cans very often. Some right Yorkers in the background. There must be a party going off or something, because someone's got a right gob on them. I do apologise. I live in Sherwood. You get gobbier people in Sherwood. So, for a black IPA, that looks like a stout, doesn't it? You know, it's got a lovely black pour to it. An off-white head, like a very light tan head, just over a centimetre in thickness. What's going off over there? I can't see them. They're about 100 metres that way. I can hear them though. Yes. There's a word that rhymes with wob and for the first word and blights. Yeah. If you can guess, please put it in the comments. First one's gob. Hey, we're not going down the second one. So I do get a slight roasty toastiness with this. Can't be honest. It's looking good anyway. Nice, good, clean beer. It's nice to be back in the garden doing beer reviews. Temperature's so much better. And good temperature, great beer, great brewer. What more can you ask, eh? Ilkeston, not overly far away from me. Daughter lives in Ilkeston. She lives on some road with new houses on, next to a church, near a church. I ain't got a clue what the road's called. Is it Cotman, eh? Not far away from Ilkeston Football Club, should we say. So they live on that road. And yeah, just round the corner from Ilkeston Football Club. A load of new houses. And that's where they live. And nice house, to be fair. A bit warm. God, keeps the heating in the summer months. Jesus me. But there you go. I suppose that's the good thing about today's houses. So this is, please let for those watching, how's the video quality? Let me know, because I'm seriously thinking of diving onto this phone and coming off my old phone, albeit a smaller phone. Really flavourful. I know it's an IPA, but I still get a stout. I still get a stout vibe from it. is what it is, I suppose. You know, you get what you get. Smooth as you like, the hint of bite there. Now I've got a John Cena for a second doing that business. I mean, neighbours over there looking out the window thinking, weirdo, talking to himself on a bench. Cheers. Oh dear. I'm used to it. Yeah. I sing at work. Do I care? No. I really don't. It's funny because with anxiety, I do actually really do care what people think and that too much. And then the other side of me doesn't doesn't give an absolute flying monkeys what people think. And there's other words I'm going to use, but I use that word just for the sake of using a word. Um, for a lone brewer brewing out of a garage in Ilston, um, these beers are absolutely sublime. There needs to be an urban chicken ale tap takeover. Um, 5 or 6 casks at a brewery, at a pub. Beeston, Crying in Beeston. Yeah, yeah. I might actually get some beer then. It's no use going to the Burnt Pig. Eh? It goes to the Burnt Pig, it's already gone before I even get a chance to go over. Yeah, but we do need a tap takeover. I personally think also that the local brewers around us, and I'm directly looking at Black Iris, Totally Brewed, and Neon Raptor, and possibly even Castle Rock if they're interested in such a thing. Um, but certainly the 3 aforementioned ones, a collaboration with them, um, and obviously Neon Raptor and Totally Brewed actually put their beer into cans now and again, um, so they'd be a better option. And for me at the moment, Neon Raptor are absolutely storming it. Their profile across Britain is unbelievable. They've blossomed this year, and they really are pushing themselves out there. And it's nice. It's amazing to watch your local brewers and seeing how far they get and that. And I watch from the sidelines. I watch what other people are saying, what you know, and going from there. Obviously, likes of Mr. Urban Chicken to go bigger national than that is going to have to do a lot more cans. Uh, it, because obviously not everyone can get the cask beer, and obviously uh, we are lucky because the breweries, the pubs of Derbyshire, somewhat Leicestershire, and somewhat Nottinghamshire, are absolutely enjoying one of the best lone brewers, if not the best lone brewer in the UK. So there's something to think about. I mean, we all know Emperor's Brewery is possibly the highest rated lone brewer. Not that he actually brews on his own very often, but yeah. But you know, the days of the Urban Chicken collabs being as well hyped as the Emperors, I think, are coming. I do. And you know, I've been watching now for 3 years the local, intensely watching, certainly since COVID, intensely watching the local community, the beer community, what they're brewing, and it's amazing to see the growth of some breweries, the stagnation of other breweries. Some are stagnated, some are not moving anywhere. Certainly not in a way that's exciting, at least, you know. But yeah, we're very lucky. So, for those watching this review that don't know Urban Chicken, the good fella's name is Darren. He's a lovely chap. Um, I've met him a few times. I actually papped to him the other week as I was driving by him in Kimberley. I think he was going to a football match. Ilkeston versus Kimberley. That was it. And I was driving by. God, there was a lot of cars on the road that day. Driving by, and I just seen him out the corner of my eye, and I gave him a bit of a pap, and he waved. And I was in my other car, so I was in my smart car that day. Not my scruffy looking Skoda. You know, the posh car. Yeah, the Skoda's like basically the work van. Yeah, yeah. And we're back. Yes, the internet went off for about 30 seconds. Apologies for that. This is the only problem with using Wi-Fi. It'll be interesting to see what people think. If it comes to it, I'll ditch this phone and jump onto that phone. It's a smaller phone, but it's a newer phone, newer model, just a smaller model. Hi, hun. How much for this? They're not talking to me. Oh dear. It'd be funny if there was, wouldn't it? Hey, I'd be like, yeah, what? What? It's cake. Wife does cakes, and some impressive cakes as well. And I do keep badgering her to do cakes for local breweries, and you know, when she's got a spare cake, because obviously the cost of cakes these days is not cheap. But yeah, really enjoying this. It's nice sometimes. It's nice to do a beer review and get through the beer review. But in other times, it's nice just to chit chat. The weather's nice, temperature's beautiful. You know, we don't want them stupid temperatures. And it's nice just to sit down, enjoy a chat. Sometimes in life, we are too fast, we're doing too much. And the ability just to sit down, breathe, have a beer. These are things that make life. You know, it's not always about going full throttle, work, 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 work. You know, family, family, family. Sometimes it's just nice to grab hold of a cracking beer and enjoying that beer and just embracing a bit of life. You know, what's around you, the air, flowers. I mean, being a gardener, you know, I see a lot of flowers because that's what I grow. And perhaps just to look at the flowers and see the progression and the deadheads. Yeah, I'm not looking at the deadheads. But see the progression of the flowers, see the progression of the garden. And luckily I cut the edge yesterday, so the edge looks great. Yeah. Hopefully for a few weeks. The amount of times I cut a hedge in a year it just gets on my absolute nerves, for want of a better word. Gotta say, Ilkeston's finest. And you know, I met the chap at the Bang the Elephant collab last year. A fantastic collab. Drinking 13% stouts at 7:30 in the morning. It's no wonder all these brewers like the beer. Whew, that was some day, that was. I had the most amazing day. Can't wait for it to be replicated. Not been invited back since, so there you go. Yeah, that says it all. You probably think we're not inviting him back. He drinks like a fish. Yeah. Drinks imperial stouts like the pints. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably why I've never been invited back. Never been invited. Never done another collab. It's probably gone around the local beer community that they don't invite Wraggy. No. You can drink beer like Damon from Emperor's Brewery. Yeah. Cost you a fortune. Drink 100 quid's worth of beer without even thinking about it. And you know, it's these things, isn't it? You know, you can drink a bit of beer, man, and I also get drunk, obviously. Yeah, these things happen, and it's a pity really, because I missed out on a night in Augustin with Darren and the Bang the Elephant lads and a couple of others. So I actually missed out on a bit of a night. So that would have been a good night. I mean, it was like 6:15 when I left. Yeah, 6:15. Fell asleep in the car on the way home and got the red card off the wife. You know, these things happen, don't they? I am not the only bloke who gets a bollocking off the missus, sometimes unfounded. Like I walked in yesterday, neighbour backed into my car and I got a bollocking, and it's like, hold on a minute, she backed into my bloody car. And my son put my wife right there, you know, as they do. You know. And she had to swallow a bit of humble pie, yeah. Dive in, get some of that humble pie down your neck. But in any case, the reason for talking so long sometimes for me is the fact that, one, I don't like doing short reviews, because who drinks a 500ml can in 3 or 4 minutes? I'm not joking. I don't. One, I'll be steaming. Two, you're not appreciating the beer. You're not appreciating the, say, 6 or 7 hours that went into brewing this beer in the first place. The love and care for the beer afterwards. I appreciate that. I know, obviously, I know the brewer, at least somewhat, certainly through social media, because we chat quite a bit, and absolutely lovely chap, and certainly a credit to Ilkeston. And Ilkeston need to know this. They need to promote this guy, because he already is one of the best in the Midlands, if not as far afield as the old country. And it's only the fact, and like a lot of people, the only thing holding him back, I suppose, like most people, is the fact that, you know, things cost money and a bit of backing. You know, this is where you want somebody to come along and give you that backing without stepping on your toes. You know, that's when you want somebody to come in and start taking over your business. And in some ways, a hobby, a fantastic hobby, is that hobby that you enjoy, and you enjoy still. The hobby that you enjoy is the greatest of hobbies. The hobby that you earn money off is the greatest of hobbies. And the hobby that you like to return to every day is that the greatest of hobbies. If you've got that balance of life, and obviously life, family, children, your wife, you know, but as long as the money comes in to pay the bills, that is the sweet spot that everyone, you know, it wants to get to. It's not always about selling millions, because then the beer gets weak and watered down, the hops go, and you look at the breweries that have sold out, yeah, they're never the same again, sadly. So 18 minutes in, wow, I've yacked. Lovely black pour, light tan head. I still get a roastiness on this. My gosh, that's tasting absolutely sublime. So, Dirty Monkey Brewing Unit and Urban Chicken Ale. For me, a good 4.5 out of 5. Tasting absolutely delicious. And yeah, I didn't get all the flavours that I should have got. But I'll tell you now, that's an amazing beer. If you get this on cask, oh, you are so lucky. Yes, if you get it in can, you're lucky. You get it on cask, you're lucky. But yeah, Urban Chicken Ale. Fine brewer. Cheers all.